Gentlemen, thank you for taking our questions through YouTube. My name is Ed Morrissey of Eagan, Minnesota, and my question today is about energy policy. I'm wearing a cap from the Blind Faith oil rig, which will produce oil from the Gulf of Mexico. It employed thousands of Americans during its construction, and it will employ thousands of Americans during its many years of operation. The oil from this rig will allow us to buy just a little less oil from the international market. It would take blind faith to ask Americans to wait for the kind of mass production energy resources that opponents of increased domestic oil production demand. We need to find and develop those resources, as well as make our own energy use more efficient. However, we need to ensure energy security in the short term as well, and we need to stop sending vast amounts of American wealth overseas, especially when it helps make terror sponsors rich. Currently, America uses 20 million barrels of oil a day, 12 million of which we import from a variety of sources. Our demand on the oil market, along with the rapidly rising demand from China, India, and other developing nations, has driven prices out of sight over the last 2 years and provided a price support for oil-producing nations such as Iran, Sudan, and Venezuela, regimes that support terror and genocide. America has billions of barrels of its own oil in proven reserves in the Outer Continental Shelf, another 10 billion in Anwar, and at least 800 billion barrels of recoverable oil in the Green River Shale Formation. Green River alone would supply all of America's oil needs for over 100 years without importing a drop. My question for both of you is this. Will you support drilling in the OCS, Anwar, and in shale areas that will allow us time to develop alternate energy resources, create American jobs, stop the transfer of hundreds of billions of American dollars overseas every year, and end the price supports that boost terrorist nations? And do you support an expansion of nuclear energy in the U.S. as a long-term clean energy resource, as nations like France, Japan, and Russia do? Thank you for your time.